All right, here we got the Civivi Cloud Peak. I've never owned or handled any of their knives before, and to be honest with you, I've kind of steered clear of them. I've never really thought too much of spending my money on some of these, like, it sounds bad, but for the more budget model knives, right? But this one really caught my eye. Like, it definitely has a Bob Loveless style hunter pattern. It's not obviously a perfect copy, but it definitely has a lot of influence. And it's, in the pictures it looks really well done. So figured out what the heck, I should try this. I picked this thing up, I don't know, must have been April when they first came out. So I was going to do a video of it, but just never got around to doing it because of other stuff that happened. But yeah, so I picked this thing up and I'm actually really impressed with it. So the specs on it are, it's got a 4.6 inch Nitro V blade. See if I can get some more detailed specs. It's not a light knife. Like, it's a full tang, very substantial. It's got G10 scales, nickel silver bolster. It's really nicely done. Fit and finish on it, like, it's exceptional. It comes with this little lanyard. Has a little, I think, yeah, it looks like a leather sheath. It's not bad. Like, it's not what I'm used to in terms of like Bark River sheaths and stuff like that, but it's decent enough. Like, it's more than sufficient for the knife. Like, good retention, good belt loop. If you look inside the sheath, everything is covered with like a moleskin over the rivets and stuff like that to prevent scratching of the blade and the handle. Nitro V is a really good steel. It's in the same family as AEBL, which is a razor blade steel, so it's extremely fine grained and very, very tough. I think these things are running about 61 HRC. I had a better website up here. I'm on their actual website right now, that had more detailed specs and stuff like that. But yeah, so Nitro V, like, when you look up like the actual specs of the steel in terms of performance, it's very, very close to AEBL. Like, most people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I think AEBL has a little bit higher toughness, just a smidge better performance depending on the heat treatment, of course. Yeah, so the knife itself is 6.92 ounces. The handle thickness is 0.88 inches. The blade thickness is 160 thou, or 4 mil. So it's a really well suited knife for camp use and just outdoor use in general, hunting as well. I think the blade's a little bit wide for me in terms of a hunter, but it would be a fantastic slicer. I mean, you can see full flat grind on it, really good geometry, very, very thin behind the edge, which you can definitely get away with Nitro V. So if I remember right, it's about 61 HRC, which would, be what you typically find that steel hardened to. So it's going to have reasonably good performance. Probably, yeah, okay, so here we go, 69 HRC. I'm going to pull this up on the screen of my iPad here. And 59 to 61. You've got overall length of 9.51 inches, blade width of 1.57, blade length 4.6, cutting edge length 4.17, and then the thickness is 160 thou. Yeah, handle thickness, weight, satin finish, drop point, G10 nickel silver guard on it, and stainless steel pins, brown leather sheath, and it's got that little paracord. But yeah, it's good, really, really good value of a knife. They're listing it right now at $105 US for it. Obviously prices will be more in Canada. I think they're about 170 or 80 bucks. But in terms of other offerings out there in the market, you're not going to find anything, like, I haven't seen anything that's going to compare to this in terms of the fit and finish and the overall quality of it, right? Like the look of it. Like it looks like a high quality knife in the pictures, and when you see it in person, you look at it and you go, oh, that's a quality knife. Like that's an expensive knife. So if that's important to you when you buy this knife, it's a showstopper, right? Like you're buying something that is really gonna look the part. Like it's not a cheap looking knife, even though it's not a, you know, an overly expensive knife. And yeah, fit and finish on it, obviously it's just perfect. Like there's no criticisms that I can come up with for it. I haven't used it yet, you know, to see how that steel performs. I know how AEBL performs from other makers, and it's very good. Like it's a really good steel. I've read enough and seen some reviews and stuff from other people that have confirmed that this steel, it's a very good performance, you know, in terms of what they've done with their heat treat. It seems to be really dialed in. And yeah, like it's a really, really, really good value for a knife. If you think that, you know, a knife like this would be something that fits your needs, I don't think you can go wrong with it. I am going to use it, obviously. I'm going to put it to work and see how it performs and get a feel for the steel on the edge and what its edge retention is like and how easy it is to sharpen. I expect it to be really good. I expect it to be able to take a really, really sharp edge without a whole lot of work and be quite forgiving. Just based on my experience with ABL and knowing what this steel is like and what it's supposed to do, it should be very, very similar. But yeah, great knife. I'm actually quite surprised with this thing. Like you can't knock it. Like if you like the design, you like the handle, you know, like it's good, generous handle. Like I don't have small hands, and like I don't have any handle sticking out the back. Like, and it's comfortable. Like ergonomically, it's good. That's a very good knife for the price. Like exceptionally good. So I don't know how they. I don't know how they do it. I guess it's just the power of mass production, I guess. But yeah, like it's a classy knife. I don't think you know. To me, like this is a excellent knife to get for a gift for somebody that, you know, really likes knives, like a dad, a brother, son, you know, daughter, whatever, right? They're gonna, especially somebody that is new into knives, you know, like that's really keen. Like I could imagine getting this as a teenager. Like I'd be just blown away. Like I think I would be. I couldn't imagine it actually. Like this would have been, to me, the fanciest knife I could have ever imagined owning as a young kid. Like seeing this in person, handling it, I just would have been awestruck by it. Like it's a quality knife, and yeah, I feel kind of silly having overlooked Civivi for so many years. I've handled a few of their folders and stuff in the knife store, and I've been like, whoa, these are nice. Like they're well done. They definitely, you know, offer, you know, a well executed product. You know, they're was it the Elementum, and there's a few other folders that have really gained a cult following, and I think for good reason. Like they do a good job, and you know, offer, you know, high quality product at an exceptional price. And yeah, if you think this is something you might like, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Certainly not for the money. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is definitely different than what I've, you know, covered in the past in terms of knives that I have. It's yeah, not something that anybody that knows me and the knives that I gravitate towards would have maybe thought that I would have bought, but I did, and I'm glad I did. And yeah, I strongly recommend anybody interested in a knife like this at a good price to check them out. It certainly has impressed me. But thanks for watching. Appreciate the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.